Bruh. Bruh. Hello, Soviet. Welcome in. Congrats on first. Bruh. Oh my god, my PlayStation is screaming. What is this tiny piece of hair? Anyway. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am alive. And that's about all I got going for me. Oh my god. The last, 48 hours has been something. Let me tell you guys something real quick. So, it all started. It all started yesterday. I have basically Apple has this app on your phone that stores all of your passwords in it. So when you go to log in and it does that autofill thing where it autofills your username and password for you, it stores all of those in an app. And it tells you if there has been a data leak and any of your passwords are compromised. It sends you a notification to tell you to change your passwords. And I got one of them yesterday. Brother. Oh my god. Bro, it has been 6 minutes and 38 seconds. We have been off the starting soon screen for a minute and a half. Jesus Christ. Loon, hello. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. You're finishing up streaming. Hello. Peaches and Yuzu, welcome. Trader Boy, welcome. Hello, everyone. How was stream? What were we doing? What's the haps? Let me real quick give you a shouty outy. At Loonbetch. Huzzah. There we go. How was Pentiment? Isn't that a horror game? I've heard of it, but I'm unfamiliar. You are coming into a shit show. For anyone coming in who does not know me, hello, my name is Amity. We're an Australian horror streamer. We mostly play horror games, but we do also every Friday boot up the Nintendo consoles and play first-party titles like Pokemon, Kirby, and Luigi's Mansion. Today we'll be playing some Resident Evil, but the last 48 hours of my life has been such a shit show, and I want to talk about it because I am probably one sneeze away from just having a stress mentee bee. Don't worry about it. It was a mystery choices game. Oh, fair enough. Well, I hope you had fun. How far are you through the game? Is this your first stream playing it? I don't feel like I've seen you play it before. Trial Orc, welcome. Hello, hello. So to fill you guys in, we just started the story, don't worry, you haven't missed much. Basically, had an innocent man executed. That checks out. That checks out, actually. Just wrapped up Act 1. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Guilty till proven innocent. That's the saying, right, Loon? But no. So, start of my story goes. TLDR, Apple has a passwords app where all of your autofill usernames and passwords, it stores them all in an app for you and tells you if there's been any data leaks. Outlook does the same, Microsoft does the same thing. And I'd gotten a notification that there'd been a data leak from one of my accounts, which they happen fairly regularly-ish. They're usually nothing to worry about. I swear there's a data leak every other week on the internet, it seems. Fucking, so I logged into my Microsoft to see what was going on. And just every single hour throughout the entire night, unsuccessful sign-in, unsuccessful sign-in, just every hour on the dot for the entire night, there'd been attempted sign-ins to my account, and they got all the passwords wrong, so they didn't get in. But I was weird. Time to change all my passwords. So I was going through all of the accounts that are linked to my Microsoft and changing the passwords on all of them, right? Hi Roots, welcome. I was changing all the passwords on all my stuff, and I got through everything fine, and then I get to Netflix. I go to log into my Netflix, type the username, forget password, because that's the easiest way to change passwords. And I get the password reset email sent to me, but it's in a different language. It's in Vietnamese. I'm like, that's weird. Okay. So I use Google Translate to translate the email to reset my password, and I reset the password, yada yada. But I'm like, something about this doesn't feel right. And as I went to sign in after resetting the password, it said the password was wrong. Like, it had just immediately been changed again. I'm like, sus. So I contact Netflix customer support because I'm like, this feels like someone's hacked into my account, because I logged in and it like wanted me to pay for a month. Like, just all my payment details had been deleted off of it as well. So I contacted Netflix customer support and I was like, hey, someone's hacked my account. Give it back. Right? So they're going through all the verification steps, like what's your email, what's your name, and they're like, none of that matches. So it got to the point where we were like, okay, bank details, like PayPal transaction ID, like just anything to verify the account. And turns out the person who hacked my Netflix had just changed everything. They changed the email on it, they changed the banking details, which at that point, that's not even a scam. That's such a shit scam, like just make your own account. But anyway, they changed like everything on it to the point where you couldn't verify it was ever my account. So Netflix just had to shut it down. I'm like, whatever, cancel the account. I'll just make a new one in the future. I thought all was said and done. I wake up this morning to another email from Netflix, again in Vietnamese. So I Google Translate it and it says, welcome to Netflix, select your payment plan. Weird. So the person who hacked it last night had obviously seen that we cancelled the account, was like, fuck you, and just used my email address to make a whole new account again. Which, yeah, at that point, like, they'd just be paying for it themselves anyway. Why not just make... So they'd used my email again to just make a whole new account. So I had to contact Netflix support again this morning, be like, look, we already cancelled the account last night because someone hacked it. They're just opening a new account with my email address. A, cancel it, and B, what can we do to stop them doing this again? Like, can you just blacklist my Microsoft from ever making a Netflix account again? Like, if I want to, I'll use a different email, but just blacklist this email entirely. They reckon they did that. I suppose we'll find out tomorrow if a third account gets made, but fingers crossed that Netflix situation should be good. But yeah, who hacks a Netflix account? And what kind of shit scammer would just pay for it themselves? Exactly, like, just use your own account. I don't get it. So hopefully that's said and done. We'll find out tomorrow. But I checked again this morning after that whole shabuckle. I was like, well, let me go check my other accounts again, because I changed all the passwords last night. It should be fine. But I logged back into my Microsoft, and yet again, all last night, unsuccessful sign-in attempts. Every single hour on the dot. So it must be some, like, automated bot process they're doing to try and get in, but it's every single hour on the dot, but they keep getting the password wrong. Dummies. So, unsuccessful attempts, but I've basically now had to go through my Microsoft account, and on top of changing my password, I've turned on every single verification method there is. I already had email and SMS verification codes turned on, but now I've turned on email, SMS codes, authenticator codes. Yeah, every single form of 2FA you can have. Like, all 4 forms of 2FA have now been enabled. And turns out they even have a feature where you can disable the password entirely. So you physically cannot get into the account with a password. You can only get in either with the Authenticator app or an SMS code. So that's what I've done. Microsoft finally mandated 2FA sign-in last year. Yeah, like, I've had 2FA enabled for a while, but you can also still sign in with the password, so I've turned that off now. So even if somehow they were to guess my password, they still wouldn't be able to get in, because all the authenticator codes go to my phone now. So, hi Cherry, you are all good. Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. Hello, Big W Bros, desperate for Squid Game 2. But yeah, so that's been my last 24 hours, or 48 hours, is my Netflix account got hacked twice, and my Microsoft account is in attempt to be hacked, which I've done everything I can at this point. Like, all 4 forms of security lockdown are enabled on my account. There is physically nothing else I can do, so fingers crossed on that. And then hopefully my email's been blacklisted for Netflix too, so we shall see. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That makes me feel a lot better. But yeah, we shall see. Why did Stream Elements not... Oh my god. That's the downside as well, is that's one reason I'm late to stream, is because I changed my password on everything, including Twitch. I had to go in and re-authenticate all of my third-party programs. So I had to re-enable my Stream Deck, I had to re-enable all my Blurp and my Stream Elements and Tangier, and all of that had to be, like, redone, basically. And then on top of that, there's been an ongoing saga. TLDR, the phone provider I'm with currently has gotten too expensive, so I've decided to change phone providers. But I wanted to transfer my phone number over. I didn't want to have to get a new phone number for obvious reasons. So I bought the SIM card for the new phone provider company, bought the SIM card, started the number transfer, it said it failed. Why did it fail? Because original phone provider account is not under my name. Now, the thingy with this is, a few months ago, right, original phone provider, a few months ago, basically, when we first made the account, we put it under my mum's name because I was an actual child. A few months ago, before she moved out of state, we went into the store to change the details so that I would be the owner of the account. So my name, my email, my phone, everything, it was all under me. So why would the number transfer fail if the account's supposed to be under my name? Turns out, even though the original account is under my name, the owner is still my mother. They did not change that like we asked. The owner is still my mother, therefore does not work. So, we call original phone provider, well, mum calls them because she's the owner, calls original phone provider, asks to transfer the account to me. They say, that's not possible. What you're gonna have to do is buy a whole new fucking SIM card. Transfer the number from the original account onto the new SIM card and then use the new SIM card to transfer to second phone provider. Fucking alright, so I buy a $2 SIM card, activate it with my details, get a new phone number, and then I call original phone provider today and I say, hey, this is what they said to do, can we please now move the phone number? You know what this person tells me? We didn't have to fucking do any of that. You could have just transferred ownership on the original account. The person who said we couldn't was a fucking idiot. So, turns out we didn't have to do all of this anyway, but I was like, you know what? I've already paid for and activated the SIM card. We'll just do the transfer this way. Like, we're already halfway through the process. So they go ahead and transfer it for me. They're like, just so you know, because it's the phone number you're calling from on your current service, we're moving it to that new SIM card. The call's going to disconnect in a second while it does that porting process. Now, when it disconnects, what I want you to do is... The call dropped out right then and there. What perfect timing. Dropped out right then and there. So I'm like, fuck. I don't know, I guess I'll try putting the new SIM card in. That's all I can think of. So I swap over the SIM cards, and the person from the customer service line called me back to be like, are you alive? And they were like, cool, phone number's been transferred now. Everything should be good. You're good to move providers now. I'm like, awesome. Thank you for your help. The one helpful person we've spoken to in like 5 months. So I reinitiate the transfer process with new phone provider. And lo and behold, it worked this time. So I have now officially changed providers. I get basically twice the data for half the price. So brilliant. But yeah, you'd think as far as technology has come, we could do things like transfer a number, right? And that's the frustrating thing, is when we went in months ago before my mum moved away, we were like, hey, make the account mine so we don't have issues like this. but obviously they didn't do it fully. They just made me like an authorized contact. So then when we had called them originally to be like, hey, we want to move numbers to a new provider, and they were like, no, you can't do that. 2 separate customer service representatives told us that you cannot change ownership on an account. You need a new SIM card. So we did that, and then we go back to do the new SIM card, and a new provider tells us that that's actually not a thing, and that we didn't have to do any of that at all. So, whatever, it's done now. Old phone provider is no longer. I now have new phone provider, and they are much better. So, it's done now. Thank you for the lurk, Peaches. I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me vent. I appreciate it. Incompetence is surely the greatest bane. Like, I'm not necessarily angry at anyone. Like, I am in customer service. I know what it's like. Sometimes just not everyone has the same information. It's just frustrating that like 3 separate people told us we had to do it this way, only for us to start that process and then be told that it was wrong. So this, we've been trying to do this, my mum and I, for like 2 weeks. And because the problem was as well, every time she'd try to call them, even though she's the owner, because I'm the authorization, the verification SMS codes get sent to me. But because my mum and I now live in different states, what she would have to do is call the customer service, call me on her boyfriend's phone, so that I could tell her the SMS code so she could speak to the customer service representatives. And trying to coordinate that, like, around me working, and we're in different time zones now as well, like, it's just been a whole thing. And then, on top of that, I've also been working the last 2 days, so on top of that, and then trying to navigate having my email accounts hacked while I'm at work and overnight, it's just been crazy. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. We are lurker and anonymous friendly, so feel free to just hang out and vibe while I scream into the void. But yeah. So that's what's been happening to me the last 2 days. I just had an ordeal trying to get a number transferred and ended up just sticking with a new number. It was getting to the point where I'm like, honestly, I should just get a new phone number. Thank you for the TikTok follow. I appreciate it. But the amount of accounts that are linked to my phone number, especially now that I've just had to go through and 2-factor authenticate everything with SMS, if I were to get a new phone number, it would almost guarantee lock me out of like most of the accounts that I have. Like, I would lose so much if I had to get a new phone number, or at the very least, it would be a mega fuck around to try and prove that I own the account still. So it was honestly just better to do it this way. It was an Outlook, technically a Hotmail. But yeah, it was a Microsoft account, and yeah, so I've gone through. They never actually got in. They were all unsuccessful sign-in attempts. But I've changed the password just in case. I logged out of all of the previous sessions, and I've enabled like all 4 forms of 2FA verification. So, fingers crossed it's okay now. My email thankfully didn't actually end up getting hacked. It said it was all just wrong password attempts, but I just want to be safe, because if I lose this email, I lose like everything. So I have like all my 2FA enabled now through like email, SMS, authenticator app, like backup phone numbers and emails, everything. So fingers crossed it should be good. It's just, yeah, this has been such... This is what I've been doing the last 2 days. It's just like changing all my passwords and everything as well. I did see that website actually. To test for data breaches. I was using, I have both, Apple has their own data breach tracker, and then Microsoft obviously has one as well, is what I was using, and Kaspersky. All 3 of them that I have detect data breaches, and yeah, it said that there was basically any account I had linked to this Microsoft. no one got into them, but there was a data breach, which is why I started the process of resetting my passwords anyway. Because I was like, well, just to be safe, let me go through and change all my passwords. And that's when I found out that these sign-in attempts were happening, so... Awesome. I helped a bunch of fresh Vault Dwellers on Fallout 76 from a lobby griefer. I'm so glad. Always willing to help out a fellow Aussie gamer. Thank you, Cyborg. I appreciate it. I did the same a few years back, just gave in and went with a new phone number. That's fair. The phone number thing, thankfully, is finished now. Bless me. The phone number thing, thankfully, is finished. The transfer worked. I've kept my original phone number. I'm with a new provider now. So that's done. That's just been something I've been chasing up for like a week on end now, which was kind of annoying. The main use for your email is PC. See, it's not really, which is the funny thing. Well, it's PC and mobile because the email that, like, this email is linked to, like, all of my accounts. Like, it's my PlayStation email. It's my fucking Twitch email. It's, like, it's linked to everything. So it could be a bit of both PC and phone. And I was thinking as well, I'm like, yeah, that it wasn't like a proper breach. It was just one of those, like, hey, it's been detected in a leak. No one's actually gotten into any of your accounts, but maybe just to be safe, change your passwords and keep an eye on it. So hopefully we're good and everything's like fully locked down now. So I'll have another look tonight and see if there's more sign-in attempts, but I think we should be pretty good now. Like, even if they were to guess my password at this point, you cannot get in without the authentication from my phone. So I think we're good. It's just, yeah, I've been having to chase up this phone thing for like the last week. The last 2 days of all this data breach stuff, plus like being at work, so I'd like serve a customer, check my Microsoft, and like on my lunch break I was just going through passwords. I finished work yesterday and I spent like 3-4 hours after work just changing all my passwords, which, by the way, it's funny how like a solid 50% of the accounts I was changing passwords to, if you log in and like go to your account settings, there's not just an option to change password. You have to like do forget your password in the login screen. There's not just an option to change your password, which I think is a little funny. You'd think that's like very basic account settings, but lots of the accounts didn't even have that option, which is funny. I did see the have I been pwned thing, yeah, but at this point I was like, honestly, I'm not clicking on any website I don't know. And I'm just going to use my built-in breach ones. Sounds like a company in the past had that email. There was a data breach. It was from back in like 2019 or 2020 that leaked my email. But it's to a website that's shut down now, so I physically can't get in to change the passwords or delete the accounts because the website doesn't exist anymore. So I don't think there's anything I can really do about it. I get spam due to a breach, had failed attempts. Yeah, they were all failed attempts, so I've locked everything down now and we should be good. I'm gonna get some food and try and get some work done. You are all good, Loon. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that you and the raiders just came into me like dramatically ranting about my life. I just needed to get this all out. That's been my like last 48 hours. Is all of that. I've been working. Work today was good though. I had my 3rd shift at my new job at ice cream parlor, and I feel like I'm really starting to get the hang of things now. I was able to make like 99% of the things without any help today. And I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable with just like the equipment and that sort of thing. So I feel like I'm really starting to get the hang of it now. I even made a few coffees all by myself. I've never used a coffee machine before. So I was quite happy about all of that. So I felt really good about today. And it was nice, like it wasn't a super busy day. There was like a tiny little rush over lunch, but even then it was pretty chill. So it was a really good day to be able to like learn and really practice. Where in Australia are you? I'm in Queensland. I'm suffering right now. I don't know what the weather's like for you guys down there. We've had storms the last few days, but we're actually in a heat wave warning right now, which is super fun. We have an official heat wave warning, so it's 38, 40 degrees for the rest of the week, which is super fun. Welcome back, Arsenal. How are you? Any recorded breaches means that the data leak is being solved. Perfect. Perfect. Well, yeah. Hopefully, I mean, I've done all I can at this point. Like, there's really nothing else I can do other than just keep an eye on things. So, fingers crossed. But also, like, who the fuck hacks a Netflix account? That is, out of this whole situation, what's so baffling to me is, why would you hack a Netflix account? First of all, why and how? And second of all, why change the payment information to your own bank details? Like, what kind of a scam is that? You're not even getting the service for free, you're still paying for it. That has baffled me so much. It's been raining here, but humid as. We haven't even been getting that much rain, funnily enough. It's just been storms. Like, all last night, there was maybe like 5 minutes of rain, but like 30 minutes of just thunder and lightning. So wild. So wild. Yeah. I don't know, man. They resell the account. That would make sense. That would make sense. Because, yeah, they changed all the details to theirs. They put it under their name, their email, their bank account, like, just everything. I'm like, at that point, just make your own account. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm not a scammer. I don't know what they think. That happened to me yesterday. Wild, man. At this point, while I was sleeping, I kept hearing thunder. Yeah, it would have been like... It was probably about 10 p.m. the first storm happened. It went for like half an hour and then it stopped. And then at like midnight, we got like a second wave of it. I know, I'm enjoying the storms. I love a good storm. What I'm not enjoying is the heat wave warning. Like right now, as we sit, it is 6 p.m. and it is 35 degrees. At 6 p.m. Tomorrow is 38, and Thursday is supposed to be 40. Friday is 38. It's a mess, man. It's a whole mess. There's a belly bolt in chat. 43, you can keep that, Soviet. I am good. I'm so good. The Pokemon poster, both of these ones are from the 151... Oh, you can't even see it on TikTok. There's this one. And then let me move the camera. There's also that. But both of those are from the 151 trading card set. They released a poster box that came with some packs and the posters. So that's what those are from. Snorlax Superior. So this one's got like all the artworks from the cards, and then the other one is just like silhouettes of all the Kanto Pokemon. I like them though. I think they're neat. But yeah, that's been my last few days. I hope everyone's doing better than me. Feel free to share your own super fun anecdotes from the week so far. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. This year is just starting off grand, isn't it? This year we're 2 weeks into 2025 and everything's a mess. But I don't know where it's from. Yeah. Trading cards. I'll be getting some more cards in soon, actually. We're probably gonna end up... What'll it be? February. Probably like... I was gonna say start to mid-February. We'll do another opening. But depends if I'm packing by then, because I might have to have packed up all my trading cards by then to get ready to move. So I don't know if it'll be mid-February or like end March that we do our next card opening. Thank you, Arsenal. I appreciate it. You are all good. Do y'all thing. Thank you for hanging out. The dogs are losing their minds. I've yeeted several birds, 3 small lizards, and a cat from my yard. Got into another fight with kangaroos because one of them tried to eat my roses. Oh, jeez. You worry me, Soviet. You worry me. With that, let's start moving into our game. We are, of course, playing a stressful game. Normally we would have the heart rate monitor on for stream today, but I've decided to leave it off today just because I am so stressed. And I've also been working all day, but I'm so stressed right now that I know my heart rate would just be like spiked, so it's not going to be accurate for the game at all. So I've left it off today. A video game of your life I would pay to see. That would be wild. But of course we're playing a super stressful game today. We are getting back into the Resident Evil series, which I'm so excited for because it has been a few months since we have played anything Resident Evil, and I'm very excited. So we are back into the spin-off games. There's only 3 spin-off games for us left to finish before we get back to mainline entries. And we are going to start playing the Umbrella Chronicles today. What'd you do, Soviet? Oh, you know, get stabbed, fist-fought kangaroos, yeeted several small wild animals. That makes sense. Been non-stop playing Marvel Rivals for nearly 2 weeks. Valid, Teletubby. I feel like that's what most people are doing right now. Fair enough. Fair enough. It kind of does look fun. I'm not gonna play it because online multiplayer, but you know. Hi Mason, welcome in. Umbrella Chronicles. So yeah, this is what we're gonna start playing today. For anyone unfamiliar, the Umbrella Chronicles and Darkside Chronicles, which is its sequel, so we're gonna play Umbrella Chronicles and then we'll play Darkside straight after. But these are on-rail shooters. So if you guys have ever seen games like when we played Dead Space Extraction, or if you've played games like House of the Dead, where you're just on like a track and you just look around and shoot, basically. It's one of them, and I find those sort of games super fun. It was originally released on the Wii, using the Wiimote motion controls, but the version we're going to be playing is on the PS3, just because I find it a little bit easier to just use an analog controller, but also sitting here like this with a Wiimote for like 3 hours, I feel like would make me super sore. So we're going with the PS3 version instead. The start of this year has been pretty shit. It really has, hasn't it? I can't stop, it's just so addictive. You do you, Teletubby. What character are you maining right now? The PS3 was a little funny. The PS3 was a bit funny to get up and streaming, so well, they have HDMI input to begin with. So it's not super difficult, but they've got that like HDCP lock on them. So what you have to do is buy a special HDMI splitter that basically decrypts the data to let it be captured by a capture card. So my setup that I've got going on at the moment is PS3 into special HDMI splitter that allows for the footage to be captured. And then that goes into my regular HDMI splitter that then goes through to my capture card, that then goes through to my computer and my TV. It's a bit of a scrub setup, but it works. Cherry's probably like shaking her head at me. It's a bit of a scrub setup, but it works. And I just got like a super cheap HDMI splitter, so it was like 20-30 bucks off of eBay. There are some like super expensive ones you can get that like upscale and everything at the same time. I simply couldn't be asked. So $20 HDMI splitter works for me. I did give it a quick trial on PS3 the other day. I just played like the first level up to the Scorpion boss fight to see if it was going to be doable with analog, and it wasn't too bad. I did die, but hopefully that's not going to be a trend. It is an interesting setup, but it works. Because normally with all my other consoles, they just go straight into my HDMI splitter and then to my capture card. The reason I have a splitter to begin with is because I have because I have 5 consoles set up, and I got really fucking tired of having to switch over HDMI cables every time I wanted to stream a different console. So I just got a HDMI splitter with like 6 inputs, so I could have all my consoles hooked up at once. But because it's just a basic splitter, it didn't work with the PS3, so I had to get a secondary splitter on top. So yeah, that's how I do PS3 streaming. The PS4 and the PS5 have the same HDCP lock function. It's technically to stop piracy. It blocks the gameplay, or like blocks the screen if it notices it's being captured, so that you can't like pirate stuff. But the PS4 and the PS5, it's just a toggle you can turn on and off, whereas with the PS3, it's built in. So there's a few options. You can either get a special capture card that decrypts the information for you, or you can just get a special HDMI splitter, which is the route I went because it's a lot cheaper. My dog is mad at me for making fart noises. Lame. Tell the dog it needs to grow up. How was work, fishy? My dog is mad at me because I fought the kangaroo instead of them. Make something to fight about. That seems like a fun idea. So Umbrella Chronicles is what we will be starting today. Because, of course, when I am super stressed, what better way to make myself more stressed than with a fucking Resident Evil game for the Wii, bro? Work was good, but I was super eepy, so valid. Koya!
Welcome to the Umbrella Chronicles.
That wasn't muted. Oops. You guys just all heard me scream to the dog. This is fine. Start. You can also use the PS3 Move. I do not have the PS3 Move. Again, nor can I be asked. So, analog controller it is. So yeah, that little 12 minutes. Didn't think I'd hear you shout. Because they're like on the other end of the house. They're out in the backyard. So when they bark, you have to like call out to them. But if I just go like, hey, they can't hear it. So you have to like yell. Yeah, I'm just calling out to them, but I have to be loud, otherwise they won't hear me. But yeah, this like 13 minutes is just from me testing it the other day. So we're gonna overwrite that. And we will start fresh. Easy. So I have played this a little bit previously off stream. I think I've only played the first 2 like chapters of the game. I got up to the fight where you fight the giant bat, and then I kept dying and I got sick of it and I never touched the game again. But that was on the Wii, and the Wii motion controls suck. So we'll see if it's any better on PS3. I'm pretty sure I went through these settings all the other day, but I will just quickly double check them. Also, let me know how game audio is, if it's too loud, too quiet. If I need to be louder or quieter, please let me know. These games are pretty fun. I do love me a rail shooter. They're a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. And it's nice to be able to play through Zero again, somewhat. It's been a very, very long time since I've played Zero. I've only played it once. It was the second Resident Evil game I ever played. And it was before I started streaming. So I do want to go back to RE0 at some point and do a playthrough for stream. Yes, Jazz, I am. Thank you for the TikTok follow, I appreciate it. Yeah, I do want to go back through and do another playthrough of RE0 at some point, but I want to wait till we get through the rest of the mainline series first, before I start going back and playing the games for like a second time. Although it's gonna basically be like a first playthrough for me, because it's been like 5 years since I played it last. I don't remember anything. Taught my dog several key commands. Stifle, clean up, bed, ball, and you want to argue. I love that. My dog knows sit and wait when we're feeding him, but he can only wait for like a minute tops. Any longer is just too difficult for him. And he also knows, we taught him that when you do this, he needs to like square up at you. He'll put your paws up on your fist. So we taught him that. And we also taught him, what else did we teach him? We taught him to jive. So if you go up to him and do this, he'll like go on his back legs and do this. So he doesn't know how to lie down, but he does know how to dance with you. And I think that that's very important. Oh my god. It's gonna make me go through the tutorial again. Bestie, I know. I did this just the other day. Please. Please. Oh god. Maybe I should have just restarted the game and not overwritten the save file, because now I have to go through the tutorial again. Please. There we go. Everything's fine. I'm ignorant to streaming tech. It's a wild world out there, honestly. And it can get pretty complicated. Especially once you get into, like, console streaming. There's just so many, like, little pieces of equipment that you wouldn't think about you actually having to get. How much download and upload speed do you generally need to stream? So if you stream on console, you can get away with a little bit less. And you can get away with a more underpowered machine as well, because you're not gaming on the computer itself, so it's not having to like think as hard. But for me, I have pretty shit internet, so my download doesn't actually really matter when you're streaming. It's mostly upload that you'll need. Mine is 17 megabytes per second, 17, and that allows me to dual stream at 1080p 60 FPS. Beforehand, I had an upload speed of about 10 megabytes per second, and that let me do 720p to one platform. So I'd say on average, 10 megabytes per second of upload per platform you want to stream on. And that'll get you about 720. If you want to do 1080, you'll probably need at least 15 megabytes per second per platform, I think is a good way to put it. My dogs won't touch their food until they get told to clean up. Their food could be left unattended for hours, but they won't touch it. That's good. That's good. Zero has such a bland ending. Oh, you're good. I do remember, like, the ending of the game. It is a little bit of a letdown, huh? Yeah. You need somewhat decent internet, especially if you want to stream at a good quality. But it's not as bad as most people think, I feel like. The hardest part, honestly, is probably getting a computer that's good enough.
Let's head upstairs.
They're on the stairs,
Like, internet's super easy to, like, upgrade your Wi-Fi speed, but if you need, like, a more powerful laptop or computer, that's a lot more expensive. But, like, I stream off of a laptop.
Who's driving this thing?
Yeah, in my bio there should be a link tree in there, and that will have all of my social medias and everything in it that you could ever possibly want or need. Oh no, not the leeches, dude. I streamed to YouTube from PS5. Yeah, you can also stream directly from consoles, and that's obviously a lot. You need a lot less requirements for that, but you can also not do as much. You can't customize your channel at all. You can't have overlays or alerts or anything, basically, without paying for, like, extra programs. Soviet, no one needs to know about the wish lists. It's fine. Yeah, just a whole knife-only run. There we go. I forgot what button the grenade was for a second. All is swell. You're good, Jazz. Do your thing. I know some people prefer, like, one platform to another, so Whichever works better for you. I usually try and stream on both platforms, like, every time anyway. Has the wishlist bookmarked?
We don't
You're
have much choice but to
unstoppable.
keep going.
Wait, what's over there? There we go. 'Tis a gun. This is going swimmingly.
What's going on here?
It's
Beats me.
fine.
Never seen
Don't
anything like
worry about it. When I very first started out streaming, I also just streamed directly from my PS5. And then occasionally I'd stream from my laptop. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Occasionally I'd stream just directly from my laptop and play like Minecraft. But I mostly just streamed from PS5. But I knew for a fact I wanted to stream Switch games, which was the main reason I got my capture card in the first place. But honestly, the capture card is definitely one of the best purchases I've ever made.
Watch your step,
Because I am mainly a console player as well. My laptop is stupid underpowered. So I can play like... Basically the extent to what I can play on my PC is Poppy's Playtime and FNAF. Like any game that requires higher specs than that, I just can't handle. So having the capture card to play on console is a godsend for me. Hi Josh, welcome back. How it be? Checkpoint, baby. Nice. And not a single hit of damage yet. This is going great. This is kind of how it went the other day as well. And then I got to the scorpion and I died like twice. But I have a better strategy now.
Not.
Hi, Legend. Aiming with the controller honestly isn't that bad. PC parts are only ever getting cheaper. I do eventually want to go desktop. I know for a fact. It's just not in the cards for me financially at the moment, especially with us moving house very soon. So, first big thing on my list financially is moving house. But immediately after that, I do want to start saving for desktop. Because only downside as well is I'd have to like basically completely change my setup. Because my setup is done with console streaming in mind. So I'd need to get like a new desk, I'd need to buy monitors, all that sort of jazz. But they're not too bad.
How exactly did you
So moving house
I
comes...
refuse to buy chocolate chip cookies, instead torture others by having oatmeal raisin
So you
cookies.
figured it was the perfect
Because
chance to make
oatmeal
this
raisin
mistake, huh?
cookies slap, Soviet. What don't you understand?
Still want to arrest me?
But no, I do definitely want to go desktop at some point. But moving house comes first, which is that little moving fund we've got going at the moment. If anyone does want to help out with that, that's my tip goal that I've got at the moment, is to help me moving house. But then as soon as we move house, basically that tip goal is going to turn into a help me change my setup and go desktop. Because yeah, I'll need to buy a new desk. I do have a couple monitors, but they're like real shit monitors. So I would like to get a good quality monitor, because especially if I'm streaming off of like a PS5, I don't want to have a monitor that can only do like 480p. So I'll need a new desk, at least one new monitor, a keyboard. I already have a mouse, and then obviously the desktop itself. But we do have a friend, we know someone personally who can get, who has experience in building PCs, but who can also get PC parts at wholesale price. So I'm probably going to enlist their help to get me my PC, because I'll be able to get stuff super cheap through them. Played this game on the Wii. This is the PS3 version of it. I did give the Wii version a shot like a year or two ago, but Wii motion controls, man, they suck. Can't raid your cupboards if you have oatmeal raisin. have you ever considered that maybe the oatmeal raisin cookies are Soviet protection? That I keep oatmeal raisin cookies in my cupboards to stop you from going in there. Has that occurred to you? I've been streaming for... we just had our 3-year streaming anniversary, actually. We just passed 3 years, which is wild. That's absolutely crazy to me.
Something's above us.
Time to fall back.
It really doesn't feel like 3 years. And I always say, aside from just time going fast, like I said, I started streaming like just straight from console and playing like shitty games on my PC, and I'd stream like fucking once a week or once every second week.
This way.
All right.
And I didn't know what sort of games I wanted to play. I didn't know what I wanted my content to be. I never had a schedule in place. Probably until about a year in was when I actually started to decide this is the niche I want to occupy. These are the sort of games I want to play. And I started to try for a consistent schedule. I actually started to try growing my stream. It was like a year in was when I like started making social media content and stuff. So I've been streaming for 3 years, but I've only been like streaming for 2 years. If that makes any sense at all. Here we go, guys. It's Squappian time. Look at him. Anyway, shotgun.
My shots are just bouncing off.
I haven't worked out when he goes for that tail thing how to dodge, if I'm supposed to like shoot his tail nub. Like just there. I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge that. And that always trips me up. I think you just have to press the button once, but you actually have to like spam it. Yeah, like I don't know how you dodge that attack. Okay, yeah, you just have to shoot him and it like interrupts it. Ah! Please! I have a first aid spray on me, so it's not too bad. Could you like uncover your face for a second, my guy? Ow! That did half my health, dude. Where? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I have a machine gun on me. Where is it? Found it. Anyway, just gonna load into this guy. Alright. I have no healing left. Oh, he's getting angry now. He's getting real angry now. Ah! Almost. Almost. We almost got him, guys. There we go. There we go. You feel like having a schedule and putting in that extra effort gave you results? 100%. 100%. Absolutely. Because streaming's great. I love streaming. But the problem with streaming is that I would say... hello? I would say probably 80% of the people who go to watch live streams go to watch someone they already know. So it's very hard to get new people to find your channel unless you're actively being like, hey, look at me. And the best way to do that is social media, because apps like TikTok and YouTube, they're much more likely to be like, look at this person, and like force them in your face. So definitely 100%. Making extra content on the side has gotten me out there a lot better. But also, I didn't start like actually watching streamers until I started streaming myself. And so getting to meet other streamers who play the sort of games that I like as well, and genuinely making friends with other streamers has also been great. That does help as well. get to play this game again later this week. Hell yeah. It's pretty neat. I'm enjoying it so far. And we didn't, well, we kind of died to the scorpion, but I had a first aid spray, so it doesn't count. Play this on the PS3 with the Move controller. That's fair. I'm just using the analog controller because motion controls suck. But with that, before we jump into the next mission, it is time for our first hourly ad break. Unfortunately, I do have to play some ads just to get rid of the pre-rolls for all of our new friends coming in, but I will not be gone for long. We're going to pop over to the BRB screen for 3 minutes. I'm going to play some clips for you guys while I'm gone, and we'll just let the ads play. And as soon as that's done, we'll come back and play Train Derailment 2. Now is your chance to go to the bathroom, stretch, grab a drink, do what you need to do, and I'll meet you guys back here in 3 minutes.
I didn't mean it. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it. Oh my god, I did it. Oh. I take it back. Fuck you. I meant everything. Oh my god. The timing of that was unreal. Hello there, sir. I've come to take your skin. That's a terrible sentence.
Do you really think the girls were communicating with us?
I don't know. I don't know if I wish they were, or if I wish they weren't.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
In fact, I think I hate it. Ah! Oh my god. It's the same fucking jump scare from the original too. Ah. Fucking bastard. Follow the flashlights. That's a good sign. Always follow the flashlights. The flashlights know where to go. I trust the flashlights. The flashlights are nice to me. Oh, it's my shadow. That kind of scared me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Lockers? Okay. Turn. Awesome. Wonderful. Cool. Don't mind me. I am just running. Follow the flashlight. Good flashlights. Oh, bad flashlight. Bad flashlight. This way instead. Oh! Oh, it got me. Oh, he's stuck. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, I blew him the fuck up. Oh my gosh. Naked bitch, could you please stay away from me? Ah, get your spindly ass off of me, thank you. Well, we got nothing on that again. Oh shit! Hello? Oh. Oh. Ah!
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Keep going as Rebecca. Submachine gun, yes please. I don't remember much of this one. I can't remember if this is the one with the bat or not. RE2 OG. This is why we like you, Mason. Because the RE2 is just like the best Resident Evil game. After they destroyed the Sanri biological weapon, Rebecca and Billy successfully engaged the brake and halted the runaway train, but the massive force created ended up derailing it. The pair barely managed to oh, okay, cool. It's the second PS1 game I ever owned, though I did it by a mistake. We love that. Nah, I usually try and stay away from multiplayer games. I've just never been one for them. I much prefer my little offline single-player
I'm not
ones.
sure, but I can see the entrance.
All right. I'm heading to the mansion right now. We'll rendezvous there.
Okay.
Roger.
My name's not Roger.
You need a bodyguard, right?
No. Do
You
you?
can come, I guess. The sass on this girl. Awesome. I know I've played through this level before. I do not remember it. Oh, yes I do. This is the one that introduces the exterminators, isn't it? Those monkey fucks. Oh, I hate the monkey fucks. Yeah, you're a little stinky Code Veronica lover. No, I do like Code Veronica. I enjoyed it. Whoa, hello. Oh, that didn't even use a grenade from my inventory. How wonderful. I did like Code Veronica. I found it a bit difficult, but in saying that,
What is this place?
it was the first game I'd ever really played with tank controls. So I'd argue 50% of it wasn't even the game's fault. It was just me learning how to control said game because it was a system I was unfamiliar with. But also that second part where you like go through Antarctica again as Chris, that it felt like a drag to me, honestly. The first half of the game was super fun. I really liked the story. And I do really like Claire. And it had some fun boss fights. Having to re-track all through it at the end felt like filler, personally. I would love a remake of Code Veronica, though. I'm in the pack of people where I don't want RE9. I couldn't care less about RE9. I want a Code Veronica remake. So frickin' badly.
Better check upstairs.
I want to see those Wesky scenes in HD, bro. How do I unbake cake?
Training facility.
The first general manager, James Marcus.
I find usually
Just the name.
if you take like a hammer and just sort of
Friendly-looking guy. Even dead, he has quite a presence.
you can usually do that enough to turn it back into a liquid consistency, which is that not just cake batter at that point? And or run it under the sink for a while. Sink cake. Sink cake. Does that work with children? To run them under the... Oh, the hammer probably would. I would be happy with either a Code Veronica remake, or I would like a 0 or a 1 remake. I get a lot of flack when I say that I want a remake of 1. Every single time I say that, I get a lot of shit for it. Oh, I just wasted a grenade. Cool. I get a lot of shit from people online whenever I say I want an RE1 remake, because they're like, it already got a remake. 22 years ago does not count as a remake. And they're like, no, it got remade for PS4. I'm like, no, it didn't. It got a graphical port for the PS4. That was not a remake. You could not tell me that was a remake. That barely qualified as a remaster. But if you think about it, right? Because here's my argument. If people want to get into the series now, if they've never played Resident Evil and they want to start from the start, they would have to start with 2. Which I guess is fine, because the story of 2 and 3 onwards isn't really directly linked to 1. But like if someone wants to get into the series now, you would have to start with Resident Evil 2. So you're missing out on just that first section of the story, right? And people's counter-argument to that, whenever I say that, is, well, nothing's stopping them from going back and playing the first entry. Like, if they don't want to play fixed camera angles and tank controls, then that's their problem. Which, yeah, I guess fair enough. That is a them problem. But it's just not some people's style. Simple as that. As cool as that style of game is, we have progressed past that point in video games where it is now more common to have that over-the-shoulder third-person shooter game. And so it's fair enough that some people don't want to go back to a style of game they're not familiar with. You can't force them. So, I think a remake of 1 would be very beneficial, because then, if people do want to start out in the series, they can start all the way from the beginning. And then, once a remake of 1 comes out, then you can remake 0 and everything will be hunky-dory. Or, better yet, picture this, remake 1, and then do 0 as, like, a DLC. Kind of like a Separate Ways RE4 situation. Trim down RE0 just a little bit, almost to like RE3 remake size. Do it as a DLC for RE1. I reckon that'd go over pretty well, actually.
We have to find another way.
Yeah.
I know DLC isn't ideal, but I reckon that'd go over pretty well. I was lucky enough to play the Director's Cut on PS1. Fair enough. Like, for me, I also got into the series really late. My first ever Resident Evil game was 2 Remake.
Hold on.
And I played 2 Remake after Village had come out. So, like, I've only been into Resident Evil for the last few years. I just also happen to be getting into, the last few years, older games. So I played RE2 Remake, went, this is really fun, and I went back and sourced all those original games. But not everyone's gonna do that.
Did you really kill 23 people?
Damn, what happened to, like, where do you work? What's your favorite color? We're just going straight into, did you actually kill all these people?
But orders don't justify slaughtering innocent people.
I'm showing how old I am. If anything, I'm showing how young I am.
So, what happened in that village?
This is the level with the monkeys and the
You
bats.
can't talk about it, can you?
I hate these things. Mostly because they do that, and it feels impossible to dodge sometimes. Also, I turned auto-aim on thinking it would help. It's kind of shit. Like, just then it snapped, but it always snaps to, like, center mass.
If you don't want to talk
Make
about
it snap to, like, the head or something. That'd be pretty neat.
I'm in the
You ask
streets,
me.
fugitive, remember? Didn't they tell you I was dangerous?
Although, to be fair,
Yes, they did.
I should just, like, stop being shit as well. This is the level I always lose all my health in, because, like, the bats and the monkeys... I need to get into the habit of leaving my cursor in the center of the screen. I feel like my idle cursor position is, like, up here. It needs to be, like, here. Wild as they put the monkeys in 0, but they were a concept from 1.5. There were so many cut enemies from, like, 2 and 3. Some kind of cool ones as well. I love watching videos about, like, cut content from video games and stuff, and, like, old, like, enemy concepts and boss concepts that just never made it in. I find them super interesting, because they make you wonder, like, why did they get cut? A lot of the time, like, it's just either time constraints or, like, storage restraints, but why did they choose then to cut those ones instead of maybe some of the other bosses? Like, I'm always so curious on what the reasoning is. Outbreak has a lot of cut content. Or I feel like even other way round, I feel like the cut content from, like, 2 and 3 basically just got turned into Outbreak. You guys gonna... Yeah, there we go. This is easier. Resident Evil Outbreak is basically just the cut content game. That's its subtitle. Yoink. What groovy music, dude. Hello.
This'll get us up.
An elevator! Oh. Look at these stinkors. Look at him. Stinky! Stinky! I hate them. They look like they have fleas. Does that make sense? They look like they would have fleas. You know how just sometimes you can look at someone and be like, you don't wash behind your ears. Some people just have that vibe. These guys look like they have fleas. Please someone back me up on that so I don't sound insane. Oh, what are these guys doing? They're just jumping. My other problem with this game is whenever I get into a sticky situation and there's like a bunch of shit in my face, I always forget I have the knife. Actually, I wonder if instead of trying to shoot the bats, if I can just knife the bats. Is this a viable strategy? Would that work? I'm curious. I think we're about to encounter some bats. So let's try it. Yeah, just a bit musty, a bit grungy, a bit dank, if you will. Here we go. Can I just like... Dude. I'm never shooting bats again. I'm just gonna use the knife. That's so much easier. The first time I played this game, the reason I ended up rage quitting it was because of the bats. Like, I found them so hard to try and shoot and aim at because they're such a small target until they're like right up in your face, and at that point it's too late. But just knifing instead is so much easier. There's a snubble in chat.
Ugh, it smells like the zoo.
Thank you for the commentary, Billy. Oh shit. Guys, is it mini boss time? Is this the... That doesn't sound like a centipede. Oh, I never get that QTE right. Look at me go. Yeah, I was gonna say, is this a centipede fight? I don't remember there being a centipede fight in this game. I know there's one in Zero. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That encounter never goes well for me. I should probably just grenade there, honestly. It's okay. There's a herb right here. Oh, auto-aim actually came in clutch just then. For once. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you all. Not dealing with that.
The armor's in the way.
What's the password? Stinky! Can I, like... Oh. Huzzah! It worked. What a atrocious noise that was. I don't care to know what made that noise. My nose is so itchy, dude. Oh, it was leeches. This is fine. So, you guys, you come here often? Oop. We got a stinkor. Whoa! Shoot him! Shoot him! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I am such a bad aim. Ow! I shot you so many times. What do you mean? Oh, jeez. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay, okay. This is a lot. This is a lot, and this is not going well. I need a herb stat. Pronto. This is easy mode? I think I remember why I rage quit this game, guys. Yeah, I do have other weapons. I have the submachine gun, and I picked up the shotgun as well.
All right, Rebecca?
Yeah.
I just usually use the pistol until I get to a boss because it's infinite ammo. Hello, friend. God, you're just as ugly as I remember.
Enemies!
Like this.
How can something that big be so fast?
I think I can shoot it from all the way back there. And see, now I know I can just knife these little ones. Like, that's so much easier than trying to shoot them.
We have to focus. Aim for the head.
Ow! That wasn't very nice. Okay, I need to just wait till it, like, starts coming for me. Trying to shoot it while it's flying all the way out there is just useless. So yeah, I'll just wait till it, like, kind of starts charging for me. Because then it, like, stays center of the screen, kind of. Kind of. See what I mean? My cursor's, like, all the way up there. I need to try and, like, keep it center mass. Yeah, see, these guys I can just... God. Oh, the knife didn't work that time, though. Yeah, see? Just aim for center. I've got 600 bullets.
I can't get a clear shot.
What now?
Is its health bar going up?
Go up.
Right.
Okay, no, it's not. It was just like the background moving behind it. I thought it was like healing. I'm like, oh shit. Everything's fine. There we go. This is going so much better than the first time I did this. It's almost like if you know what to do, it makes it easier. And a herb as well. Our checkpoint was a very long time ago, though. Whoop. Oh, we're so close. There we go. Don't you fight the bat indoors in RE0? Why is this one outside? Or does it have a phase 2? I'm pretty sure this is the level that I quit on when I first played the game. I think I like started Train Derailment 3 and I never finished it. So from here on out, I think is new territory for me. If I'm wrong on that and we start Train Derailment 3 and I remember it, I'll let you guys know, but I think this might be new territory for me now. Yeah, I thought it was inside the church. Train Derailment 3. Becca. Submachine gun. Nice. Swellular. Billy, and it types so slowly. Billy and Rebecca discovered a ropeway under the church, a huge bat habitat, and rode it down to a factory. It was deep within that the two found true source of the monsters. Not the true source, just true source.
Find the source of the problem down there.
Is it tomato?
Let's go.
Barbecue? Mustard? Have you ever noticed that we say like barbecue sauce, tomato sauce, sweet chili sauce, soy sauce, but you don't say mustard sauce? Isn't that a fun little fact? Every other sauce, we say sauce afterwards, except for mustard.
There, watch out.
Although I suppose the rule also applies to ketchup. You don't say ketchup sauce. But ketchup is also just a kind of tomato sauce. So I feel like it is exempt from the rule. I knocked over those barrels. He dancing. Go away. Go away. Nice. Bro, why are you so up in my face? back up for a second. Homie. Hi, aliens! Welcome in. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Why are you so close? Are you gonna keep posting and streaming on here? Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Even if TikTok does get banned, it's only getting banned in America, so I will 100% still be posting, streaming, all that jazz. But if you are in a part of the world where you are worried about TikTok going away, I can't talk about it too much or TikTok will get angry at me, but there's a sneaky little link in my bio that will take you to some places I also post content. Because most of my TikToks I repost to like other platforms as well anyway, so you'll be able to find me basically anywhere that exists. Yeah, New Zealand will be safe. I still don't even know if it's like actually gonna happen. If it does, it's supposed to happen, I think, by the start of next week. But it's just all so unclear, honestly. So I'm aware my nose is like so red right now. My nose is so fucking itchy. So I'm like scratching it, but it's making my nose really red. So I look like I'm sick. It's just like allergies. I am allergic to these goddamn leeches that are all up in my grill. Also, how have I lost so much health? Why the dramatic pan up? That makes me nervous. Ooh, shotgun ammo. Ooh, a herb. Thank goodness. Hello. Oh, jeez. What a terrible time to reload. Yoink! Yoinkers! Dramatic door reveal. Can I have a checkpoint? Can I please have a checkpoint? What is this? Oh, fuck. I lie. I'm pretty sure I've tried fighting this tyrant before. And this is the part that made me rage quit. Not the bat. I'm pretty sure it was tyrant. Shoot his conveniently exposed heart. Nice. Anyway, back to the samurai. Oh, hello.
Damn, not here too.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, you are all hurting me very much. There was a herb, like, just outside. Please let me... No. I was gonna say, please let me grab it. That's the checkpoint. Is after the mini-boss, of course. Perfect. Oh, boy. Why are there leeches in the elevator? Please do not conglomerate into Mr. Leechman. This is too much of an enclosed space for that. No. Stop it. Go away. Oh. Of course. So convenient. Of course. Can you please stop waggling over to me? That's disgusting. There was an item there. And I missed it. That was probably a herb. I really need that herb. Dude, I'm gonna die. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, it was a grenade. Okay. We're like 2/3 health. Oh, and we have a first aid spray. I didn't even realize that. Do the first aid sprays carry over through levels? I think they did, but I don't remember picking one up. Uh-oh. Oh! Oh. I failed that QTE. Oops. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. We just had a checkpoint. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna have so many deaths by the end of this game. I can feel it. I do play quite a bit of Pokemon on stream, actually. So our Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday streams are always horror games. But every Friday, we host what we call Nintendo Fridays. And so those are the days where we'll play... It's usually Pokemon, but sometimes there's Kirby, sometimes there's Luigi's Mansion, a bunch of that stuff. At the moment, we're playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So we're playing that on Fridays right now. Hey, at least I'm back at full health now. Yeah, no, I love me some Pokemon. That was my one crutch, was when I was deciding what content I wanted to make. I genuinely couldn't choose between horror games or Pokemon. I was like, I can't pick. I have to do one. So I just decided that I'd at least make Pokemon like an event. So it's the same day every single week. So at least then if people don't like the Pokemon streams, they know when not to come. If people do like the Pokemon streams, they know when to come. It is stinky. Except this one's alive.
But you're dead.
Hello, Mr. Spencer.
Years ago.
Oh, sorry. Other guy.
And stole all of my research.
Marcus Phoenix? From Gears of War? It's the cameo we didn't know we needed.
However,
my favorite Pokemon is Umbreon, but Gengar's a very close second.
with the leeches
My favorite Pokemon game,
from the darkness of death.
hands down, White 2. I love Black and White so much.
Have my revenge
But
on Umbrella.
honorable mentions
Will burn
to
in
Leaf Green,
of hate.
X, and Legends Arceus. I think that's probably my top 5 is Black and White 2, ew, Leaf Green, X, Legends Arceus, and then what would my number 5 be? Was that a grenade launcher? Nice. I feel like I shouldn't be wasting that right now though. He doesn't have a health bar, so I feel like maybe this isn't a real boss fight. I don't know, am I gaslighting myself about that? Oh my god, please go away. I feel like I might be gaslighting myself about that. Now, what would my 5th favorite Pokemon game be? Maybe Let's Go Eevee. The Let's Go games were really fun. I understand why people didn't like them, but I thought they were really fun. And it was the first ever Pokemon game I completed a Pokedex in, so it's kind of special to me. I'm sorry, I'm concentrating really hard on this guy right now. Oh shit, I didn't mean to pick up that herb. Right. Back to the samurai.
Self-destruct?
Black White 2 is probably the best experience. I love them so much. It might be a little bit of bias. White 2 was the first Pokemon game I ever played. But in my opinion, They've got like one of the best soundtracks of any Pokemon game.
The hell is that thing?
I really like the story, and the evil team, Team Plasma, actually feels like threatening. I didn't realize I was supposed to be shooting. Team Plasma actually feels like kind of threatening. I mean, Getsus basically tries to kill a child.
Aim for the mouth.
This monster doesn't know when to give up.
But also, I love how the game looks. Black and White's specific style of like animated sprite work, I just think is so good. The shotgun for this is probably garbage, but I ran out of machine gun ammo. Didn't like anything after Pearl Diamond Platinum. Fair enough. That's fair, I suppose. I do always encourage people to at least give Black and White a try, because so many people wrote them off because they were kind of like a soft reboot. But I do really encourage people to give them a try. They put a lot of effort into the Black-White series. I agree. One of the main complaints I see about Black and White is about the Pokemon designs.
It doesn't like sunlight.
Whoop.
We better keep our distance.
Oh my god, dude.
Swallow us whole.
Oh, there's a herb. Thank goodness. Yeah, it's about the Pokemon designs. But, to be fair, right? Black and White were technically supposed to be like a soft reboot for the series. They were supposed to be like starting over on like a new generation of consoles and stuff. So it makes sense that they were kind of, I guess, not necessarily copying old designs, but taking a lot of inspiration from older designs. Because like they were attempting to do like a reboot. I spammed L1 so hard just then. Are you kidding me? I spammed that so hard. Ow.
What's going on?
Give me this, please. Okay, I can shoot like into its weird back hole too.
Stop. Now's our chance.
Nope. It is moving again. Shoot the back hole. Nice. Nice. Like the nostalgia, and that's fair as well. Again, I may have some slight bias towards Black and White because White 2 was my first Pokemon game. Obviously, lots of people's first Pokemon games might have been the older ones. I know a lot of people started with Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. A lot of people started with Ruby and Sapphire, and a lot of people started with the older ones. So everyone's gonna have a little bit of bias. This is really difficult. It's making me be like uber precise right now. Did I just completely miss my shot on that? Perfect. Alright. Grenade launcher's empty. What are you doing? What is it doing? Okay, I have a first aid spray as well. Ow!
This isn't working.
Didn't even give me an option to dodge or anything. That's so rude. This fight is really hard, dude. It's not like hard. It wants me to be so precise.
Won't you ever give up?
Sweet. Nope. There we go. Oh, that was close. I almost didn't dodge that. He doesn't move around a lot though, so I can kind of just keep my like crosshair kind of in the same spot and just spam the shoot button. He's not so bad, I suppose. Stop that. Stop that. Get back into your spot. No, get back into your spot. Back up. Back up. Back up, Stinky. Further. Further. There you go.
What's with this thing?
Okay, shotgun's really good with that. If we can get a couple more shotgun shells into his face, I think we're gonna be good. Ah, he moved at the last second. Back up again, please. Started back with red and yellow. So valid. I wasn't alive yet. Again, showing my age. There we go. That wasn't so bad. I can't believe our one death so far has been for a QTE. That's like kind of upsetting. 30 this year and I fistfight wild animals. It keeps you young.
I guess it's time to say goodbye.
Really?
People are waiting for me. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Rebecca,
She is, Beck.
thank you.
Excuse me. To be fair, I've started going grey since 15. In Black White 2, Getz's team is perfectly crafted to counter N's team, typing moveset to match the story and theme. This Hydreigon is also themed. It knows the move Frustration, which scales in power depending on how much your Pokemon hates you. That's true. The Pokemon in Getz's team are all evolved before the level requirement to represent how forceful he is. That's really cool. I never took note of that before. Hospitality changes someone. I feel ya. Bizarre. C. Wow. I should get bonus points for that being the most C-rated level possible. Look at that. Kind of impressive. Yes. How long is this game? Like, we've finished the train derailments already. Obviously there's more, because we unlocked mansion incidents. Side stories? Okay, we'll do this one. We'll do the little Wesker side story before we do mansion incident.
The plans to reuse the management training facility were scrapped by Marcus's unfortunate outburst. Not only that, but the incident...
So I take it if each mission is between 15 and 30 minutes, factoring in me dying.
It is time to abandon the sinking ship that is on...
How many missions are there? I never really got into ROM hacks. I did when I first started streaming. I tried a randomized Nuzlocke of Leaf Green, and I never ended up finishing it. I found it way too difficult. So I think if I ever did it in the future, I'd either do a randomizer or a Nuzlocke. I don't think I'd try doing them together. Because not being able to like plan for gyms was really difficult. And I'd get like a wild grass encounter and it'd be like a fucking Kyogre or something. Like, it was so unfair. My strongest Pokemon? I never really like trained Pokemon until Scarlet and Violet because I have a few raid ready mons, so probably my raid is Azumarill. It's level 100 with, I think it's huge power? Liquidation, Play Rough, Belly Drum, Shell Bell. Level 100. But I crafted that Azumarill specifically for taking on the, like, 6-star raids in Scarlet and Violet for when they do, like, event Pokemon. I didn't use it in the campaign. Again, I need to practice keeping my crosshair in, like, the middle. I feel like, because I try and, like, look around with the camera.
I need to get it running. The power room should be down below.
So if they're, like, looking left, I move the cursor left. I need to try and practice keeping it in the middle. Because these sort of games they're pretty forgiving. They'll spawn enemies, like, right in the center of your screen. So all you really have to do is keep your crosshair, like, here. And you'll, at the very minimum, hit center mass. I'm just not very good at that. Pokemon Blaze. I know a lot of ROM hacks are really difficult as well. Oh my fuck. I don't think I could do, like, a difficult ROM hack. I'm good at Pokemon. I'm not that good at Pokemon. Ow. These guys are hard. Oh shit. Can I... Wait. There we go. Like, please let me grab the herb. Yeah, like, it almost purposely puts the enemies, like, where your crosshair should be sitting. There's a crow gunk in chat. Difficult one, but not crazy, though. That's fair enough. The only other thing I dislike is level grinding. I really fucking hate level grinding. And so for a lot of, like, the ROM hacks and stuff, I'd have to hack in rare candies to make them playable. And I don't know how to do that. Because there's no way I'm doing, like, a Nuzlocke, having a Pokemon faint at, like, Victory Road, and having to, like, level a Pokemon all the way up to level 50. This is really difficult. This got so much harder, dude. I'm literally about to die. False alarm. I found a herb. Like, it really wants me to not use the pistol right now. But the infinite ammo is just too good. These guys are all gonna get up. Come on, sway into my crosshair. There we go. There's a software called PK Hex. It's for game save editing. Oh, fair enough. I'd have to definitely look more into it if I ever decide to do that sort of thing. A lose and release run? No. Kind of the same as a Nuzlocke, I imagine. Except instead of putting them into a death PC box, they get released back into the wild. That seems like a nicer way to do it. Other than being like, you fainted once, now be punished. At least then they can be free again. Yoink! Got a herb. I do not need a herb right now, but thank you. I'm always scared to, like, pick up my water bottle and drink during these games. So I'm like, what if I go to pick up my water bottle and I get jumped by something? Checkpoint! I think once we finish this mission, it'll be time for our next ad break. Tonight's going so fast. I'm having a lot of fun with this game so far. Not gonna lie, I was a tad worried about playing a Resident Evil game after I have such a stressful day. Because as much as I love Resident Evil, and I do find these games comforting, I know that this game can be a little challenging, so I was like, I was worried I was going to get frustrated with it. But A, this isn't as difficult as I remember. I think PS3 was definitely the way to go. But I'm just having a nice time. I'm enjoying myself. Made it through the entire game, got to the Elite Four and lost to Cynthia. Had to release my entire party. Yeah, see, that's the sort of thing I would be worried about if I did one of those games, which is why I would want to hack in rare candies. Because I'm not literally getting to the champion and then having to grind up an entire party from level 10. Yeah, checks out for Cynthia. I remember in the original game, like original Sinnoh, Gen 4, I never actually had that much trouble with Cynthia. I don't want to gloat, but... Is that a Crimson Head? Like, it was definitely, like, challenging, and I had to, like, think and strategize, but I don't think I actually lost to her. Like, once. But... Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. That Cynthia, bro. She's been buffed. When we played Shining Pearl on stream, I actually lost to Cynthia the first time. I think it took me 2 or 3 tries to beat her. And even then, when I eventually beat her, we, like, lucked out with RNG, like, final turn. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, because I felt like I actually had to think about what I was doing. But BDSP Cynthia is like, she's decked out. Her team genuinely felt like it could have been a competitive ready team. Oh, hello. You're back, are you? Good-o. I wasn't prepared for this. It's fine. I have 700 submachine bullets. I'm actually, I think I'm prepared. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, see? Crosshair center of the screen, like, perfectly lined up with the weak spot. Something I've noticed, actually. Those QTEs it does... L1 seems more responsive than R1. I don't know if maybe that's my controller or the game, but every time it wants me to do L1, I only have to tap it like 2 or 3 times. Whereas with R1, I have to spam it, like mash it, like it's a fucking Dark Pictures game. I don't know if that's the game, if that's my controller, if that's just me. But something I've just noticed. Very interesting. Oh, you're not done?
Apparently even this refuse has T's recovery ability.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Please back up. Please back up. You are too close. Oh, that was piss easy. Okay, well... Nice. Nice one. Good-o.
It's brittle. The BOW still needs a little more.
Go ahead and reload preemptively. Could I please have a checkpoint after all of that? You're about to get up, aren't you? No? Okay. Where are we going? Back into the cable car? Nice. Sweet. Obtained Magnum. Never played a Resident Evil game? Highly recommend. Although again, might be biased. 'Tis one of my favorite franchises. We're working through playing every single Resident Evil game on stream together. Other than the Game Boy and DS ones, because you can't stream them. Well, you can, but fuck that. Unlocked unlimited ammo for my knife. Isn't that a knife's default setting, Soviet? Where do you start with it? I would say if you are okay with tank controls, fixed camera angles, the like old style of survival horror, then start with the 1 remake. And then do 2 onwards. But if you're not okay with that sort of gameplay, then I would say start with 2 remake. I don't use guns on any of my RE playthroughs. I mean, I'm impressed, honestly. I don't think I will ever be good enough to do knife-only runs. That sort of shit impresses me. Which, speaking of, they've been floating around lurking in chat, but I'm gonna shout them out. A streamer friend of mine and a fellow Australian, Evil Cherryberry there. They are also a massive Resident Evil fan, but they do a lot of like randomized playthroughs and speed runs and that sort of thing with Resident Evil games. And they impress me greatly. So if you're interested in that sort of content, do consider checking them out. I very much enjoy Cherry. Oh, is this the bat fight? Do I have to fight the bat again? Auto aim works quite well on these guys. I feel like it doesn't really work on any of the other enemies. But it works okay with these guys. There's a way to melee, it'll break the game. I've seen people do RE4 knife runs. And that, I think, out of all the games, seems like maybe one of the easier ones to do a knife run in. I don't know. Would still be stupid difficult, though. I definitely am not at that skill level yet, nor do I think I ever will be. I'm just gonna kill everyone preemptively. I hate when they slap you like that. Because unless you can, like, interrupt them while they're doing it, there isn't really a way to dodge it. 6 was easy. To be fair, I haven't, mainline-wise, or, like, numbered entry-wise, I haven't played past 4 yet. Because we finished 4 Remake, and then we started doing the PS1 trilogy and the spin-offs. So I'm waiting until we finish the spin-offs to go back to the numbered entries. So we'll finish the 2 Chronicles games and we'll finish Operation Raccoon City. And then we're gonna go back to the main line. And our next mainline game to play is 5. We'll be up to 5 and then we'll do Revelations 2 and then 6 onwards. But anything past 4, I've never played. So that would be very interesting. Because obviously 5 onwards as well have a bit of a reputation for being kind of shit. Not necessarily shit games, just shit RE. But I'm gonna try and go into them with an open mind. Because in the past when I've done that, I've found myself having actually a pretty good time. We did that with Dead Space 3. Everyone was like, oh, terrible, terrible game. And I didn't mind it. We did that with Fear 3 as well. Everyone was like, Fear 3 fucking sucks. And it was definitely different to the other Fear games, but it actually ended up being one of my favorites. No, you're all good, Cherry. Can I pause? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna real quick pause just because it is. I'll pop back over to our BRB screen just for a couple minutes, play some clips for you guys. If you need to go to the bathroom, stretch, grab a snack, anything like that, now is your chance. We do unfortunately have to play some ads to get rid of the pre-rolls for all of our new friends, but we will only be gone for 3 minutes. So please do stick around with if you are able, and we will be right back to finish the rest of this level.
Oh, he's stuck. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, I blew him the fuck up. Oh my gosh. Staring contest, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. You can't win. You don't have eyes. Oh shit. Either it'll sword stance, we kill it, or it'll earthquake and hopefully with minus attack we live and kill it. Please, please, please. Come on. No. Not the berry. Oh my god! Will you take the shaft? Ask me to dinner first, my goodness. We're a bit forward, aren't we? I'm so nervous. What is that? Okay. Okay. We got Kirby. We got left shaft. We got absolutely jacked up Bongo Cat.
Wow.
I have no idea what's happening. I wish I could, Neko. I wish I could. Did you just Master Chief Uwu? Is that why I'm so horny all of a sudden? Happy birthday, failure. Oh, that was so underwhelming. I actually feel like I'm gonna cry for a second. Oh, fuck. I think I'm gonna throw up. I'm crying. There's actual tears in my eyes. I think I'm gonna... Hello?
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you very much for waiting. I appreciate it. Let's jump back into it. Oh, and of course, we are jumping straight into being ambushed. Perfect. There's so many. These Wesker missions are so much harder than the Rebecca ones. What are you guys doing? His head like fully rotated around. Oh my god, hi. Ah! God, it's so hard to interrupt them during that. I swear these guys have like armor on or something. They feel spongier. Are those my bullet holes? Oh my god, they are. That's so fun. Checkpoint. Got a comet update. His first visit from the vet, he has a cyst on his chest, ranges on antibiotics. Casper! Well, I'm glad that he's all better now. Casper, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope you've been well. Let's go ahead and get you a sticker in the notebook for the month of January. January? I was trying to think of a weird way to say it. January. Is out playing with the station dogs? Fair enough. Let's grab a random Pokemon sticker out here. What do we got? It's a Pikachu. A classic. Wonderful. Go ahead, stick this guy in here. He should be able to fit nice in the corner of the page, actually. It's Clefairy! Fuck! It's Pikachu. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Look how perfectly he fit in that little gap just there. Doing a lot of Pokemon Go lately? Valid. I feel ya. I've been really considering getting the Go++ for both Pokemon Go and Pokemon Sleep. There we go. Thank you. I've been really considering that. I always thought it was kind of dumb. But A, it works with Pokemon Sleep. Although I've heard the tracking isn't very good for Pokemon Sleep, so I'd probably just keep using my phone. But now as well with my second job, my main job, it's like usually pretty slow and pretty quiet, so I can sort of like jump on my phone and play a little bit of Pokemon Go in like the quiet sections. But with my new job, you can't be on your phone like at all. So I feel like it would be really really helpful to have the Go Plus. Oh my god. They're all fucking Crimson Heads. Bro. This is not good. Oh my god, this is not good. I've got like 700 bullets in this thing though, so we can just shoot away. Grabbed a herb on accident as well. Doing a lot of adulting too. That as well. The way they like run after you is actually terrifying. Oh look, more bullets. Oi, you stay away. I saw you trying to charge at me. He thought he was slick. He thought he could get a hit in on me. I just blew out that light on accident. Down we go. Goodbye. Hopefully the Crimson Heads don't know how to use ladders. They may be smart enough to use doors, but are they smart enough to use ladders? I do not think so. Alright, not that way. Understood. I like how I try and like peek around the corners. That's not how that works. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's not how that works. These first person's perspectives always make me feel like I need to like, you know. Oh, did we do it? Hello there.
My next mission.
Vladimir?
The reclamation of the management training facility was your mission. Now you're just going to walk away without taking
I've never heard of this guy before.
The T-virus has escaped. I
Has
will get into the
escaped.
facility and dispose of it.
The
Comrade,
T-virus
don't
has
forget who's in
escaped.
charge. You can't just do what you feel like.
Don't do that. You'll cut your tongue.
Maybe you need a little reminder.
Oh, brother. Hello. Look at his cool shades. This guy's straight out of the Matrix. Aim for the head. Alright. See what I mean? R1 just seems a lot harder to hit than L1. Nice. That's the perfect position to get headshots in. Oh my god, this guy's got some health. Like, I spammed that just then. Whoop. Ah, I missed the herb. Like, how are you supposed to hit that shot? This fight's hard. It's not giving me enough time to pick any of the shit up. Oh, I do have a first aid spray, though. This guy is relentless. God, he doesn't even give you a second. 2/3 of the way to VIP, let's go. I'll leave the decision up to you guys. When we die but respawn with a first aid spray, do you want me to still count it towards the death counter or not? I'll leave that one up to you guys. If we respawn with the first aid, does it still count as a death? Oh, we're so close. We're so close. There we go. Soviet reckons no. What do we think? Respawns count as deaths? I'm inclined to say no as well.
I guess he didn't like his lesson. Fine. We have the Talos retrieval to take care of anyway.
Alright, we won't count them.
Everything for Umbrella.
Your cool shades could not allow you to win this time.
My pursuers left behind.
They were not good enough.
I regrouped with the Star's Alpha team. There was no time for delays. Umbrella's command structure was in motion, and the real struggle was about to begin.
Sick. That's probably like a D. Okay, C. Fair enough. Alright. So is that the entire train derailment thing done? Yeah, it is. So I assume there's like 4 chapters because of these pins on the board. And let's say if each one has like 5 levels in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that one's got a lot of pins. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say this game's longer than I thought it was. Alright, I guess we'll start the mansion incident then. Ooh, Jill or Chris? Chris will probably have more health. Go submachine gun again. I want to play as Jill, but Chris probably has more health, so I feel like that's the better option for us.
Incident.
The mansion incident.
Alpha team into the Arklay Mountains. and we touched down in the surrounding woods.
This intro cutscene from Remake is so good.
At least, that was the bait. The reality was quite a different story for the unsuspecting members of the Alpha team.
I think my two favorite intro sequences in Resident Evil are 1 Remake and 3 Remake. I really like the whole like live action news broadcast style that 3 Remake does.
Search data that I needed.
I think it's super cool. We made it.
What is this hall?
Where's Barry?
What was that?
I'll go check it out.
Yeah, you will,
It's dangerous
Chris.
going alone. I'll come with you.
All right. I will stay and secure the area.
Yeah, you will. I trust him. He's got this. Is Jill gonna actually help me fight or nah? I would imagine not. That feels like it'd be kind of OP. It feels like just yesterday we were playing Remake. The nostalgia.
I'm giving away all the cheese in my fridge and all the shapes in my cupboard.
You will not take my cheese. I refuse to allow it. Ooh, there's a Vulpix in chat, guys. You will not take my cheese.
This can't be happening.
No, we're too late.
What's going on?
Happy New Year, Remy. Welcome. How is the year starting for you so far? Haven't had a chance to hop on stream. You're all good. You are A-okay. My start of the year has been pretty hectic. I've started a second job. We're applying for rentals. And
What are these
fucking my Microsoft account almost got hacked. It's been a super great start of the year for me. Hopefully yours is going better. No! Get off me! I think at this point it's a red flag if you don't fist fight something at least once a month, though, be it.
Something isn't right.
Oh no! Where could Wesker have gone? I'm sure he's doing very important things that will definitely help us. And he's definitely not a bad guy. Open it. Do it.
It's locked.
Oh.
We have to find another way. Behind you!
Partner just moved into a house right near me. Oh, that's so awesome.
This place is no good.
Hell
we need to
yeah.
keep moving. Maybe we'll find some of the others along the way.
That opens up so many possibilities. There's so many zombies in here, and they are all gonna wake up. Or they're gonna crimson, because that would just be awesome. That'd be super cool of them, I think. Okay, never mind. They're gonna be nice, and they're gonna wake up like one by one. Oh, hidden gun. Hello. Although they're probably still definitely gonna crimson at a later point. Oh! There's hidden guns in everything. Should I be shooting shit in the background more? Did I just get a collectible? I had no idea. So strange seeing the mansion in third person. I kind of like it. I kind of like it, honestly. Nice. I'll do it for you. Come here, puppies. Yeah. I almost missed that. Destroy the art! This is what we could have had. Damn you, Capcom! I'm sure someone's done a mod out there to put it into first person. Imagine like RE Rebirth mod plus first person mod.
Chris, I can feel something's close.
That'd be pretty neat. So I know Rebirth mod is a thing. And it looks awesome. Hello. Oh boy. If you guys could just like not, that'd be pretty neat. Thank you. God, I like want to shoot everything now. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I totally shot you. How dare. Get him. I'm having a grand time. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's poker gift. Hey, we actually have enough today! There's normally not enough people in chat to do poker gift. Hell yeah. Remy got a feather ball and Cherry got a stone ball. Thank you, Soviet. I know I have a couple gifts as well, but... oh yeah. Enjoy. Ooh. Oh, I remember this part. Playing RE1 Remake, it genuinely is like all coming back to me now. I'm like, oh yeah, this is that part. 1 Remake was so fun, dude. It's funny, because the original RE1 hot take, I honestly didn't hate it. But like, it wasn't my favorite. The original RE1, I think I've put like in the middle of all of my rankings. Like, it was very mid to me. I liked it, but for whatever reason I just couldn't get into it. 1 Remake though, I frickin' loved. I really enjoyed it.
There's something very odd about this mansion.
My favorite suite?
I don't think this is just someone's summer home.
This is the area
as in like specifically like lollies and chocolates, or just like favorite dessert food in general?
I think you're right.
Because favorite dessert food in general, I would say, is probably cake. I really like cakes and cupcakes. I got a grenade ready. Oh yeah. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff. Yeah, probably cake and cupcakes, but my favorite, like... my favorite chocolate is... my top 3 favorite chocolates are Aero, Crunchy, and Original Kit Kat. Those are my favorite chocolates. And my favorite lollies? That's hard, actually. I don't eat a lot of lollies. I would say probably the peaches and cream that you get in, the party mix bags. Apparently they're bringing out peaches and cream in just, like, their own bag, which would be pretty neat. The normal arrows? Yeah, the mint ones. Isn't mint, like, the original arrow? I know I did find, it was at Woolies in like the international section, there was, it wasn't Aero branded, but there was essentially just a chocolate Aero. I think it was from like England or something. These guys just act like the bats. But no, I really like mint and chocolate mint, so I love Aeros. I found actually at one point a orange version of Aero. As in, like, Terry's chocolate orange flavored orange. But it was in Aero form. That was pretty nice. I liked that.
Have you made contact with Bravo team?
No, I can't.
Is it called Bubbly?
Look for survivors.
I think so, actually, yeah. I don't remember a milk chocolate Aero. I always remember it just being mint. Because I remember specifically thinking that I think it's funny how they only make one flavor. Because I'd never seen it in anything other than mint. Oh my god, there's things everywhere. I love the texture. Twirls are actually, so my top 3 chocolates are Aero, Kit Kat, Crunchy, but my top 5 is Twirls and then Turkish Delight. I love Twirls. Because you get the fun texture of a flake, but without the mess. Maybe the milk chocolate flavor was the friends we made along the way. Maybe. And maybe it's better that way. Oh, that was unfair. He was like below my center of vision. Farewell to a friend. We're doing decent in this level, actually. We've gotten hit a couple times, but nothing crazy. What? Why are there crows inside? Sir, this is not your home. You are in the wrong spot. Gun. Herb. Thank you. My friend gave me milk chocolate. They're getting shivved. Sometimes just a classic milk chocolate is actually pretty refreshing. If there's other options, I'll take the other options. But sometimes just a classic milk chocolate's nice. Don't be sleeping on it. Oh yeah, no, if dark chocolate's in the equation though, fair enough. I do very much enjoy dark chocolate. Lindt dark chocolate, 70%. Perfect. 70 to 80%, but specifically Lindt brand. Oh, it's so good. They do a dark chocolate raspberry as well, and that's really nice. Peaches! Yuzu! Welcome! Let me pause real quick. Welcome, welcome! That wasn't a very long stream. That was a super short stream. Hi guys, welcome! Let me real quick jump on mobile so I can give you a shout out. Shout out, oop, peaches, and, oh no, can't spell. There we go. Did that work? Did that work? Were you guys playing Vampire Survivors? Welcome in, guys. Short and sweet, fair enough. Yeah, how was it? How is Vampire Survivors? Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. For anyone coming in who does not know me, hello. My name is Amity. We're an Australian variety streamer. We do mostly play horror games, but we do also every Friday boot up the Nintendo consoles and play first-party titles like Pokemon, Kirby, and Luigi's Mansion. Today we are doing our very first playthrough of Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, which is a spin-off of the main games, but in rail shooter form. And it's very fun. We're having a wonderful time. The new Among Us DLC? Oh boy. Oh boy. Not that train. I still, to this day, have never played Among Us. I own it, but still to this day, I have never ever played it. And I don't know whether that's good or bad. Didn't know there was a rail shooter for RE. There is. There is both the Umbrella Chronicles and the Dark Side Chronicles. We're playing Umbrella Chronicles today. It was originally made for the Wii, but the version we're playing is for the PS3. Yes, they're very interesting. They're quite fun. I'm having a good time. But they're basically retellings. So Umbrella Chronicles is retellings of like 0 and 1. I think a little bit of 2. And then Dark Side Chronicles is a retelling of, I think it's like, is it Code Veronica and something else? They're interesting. They're very fun though. I hate being the imposter. I feel like I would be so bad at that. I'm super bad at lying and bluffing. I'm terrible at it. Thank you for coming in, guys. If you do need to pop off and de-stream, it's getting around dinner time now as well, so if you guys need to hop off and grab food or just wind down or anything like that, any of the raiders coming in as well, if you guys need to go do your thing, I completely understand. Take care of yourself. But if you would like to stay hang out with us and play some Resident Evil, then you are more than welcome. It's bedtime for you. All good. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Sweats and eating dinner at 6:30 p.m. It's almost 8 p.m. for me at the moment. Which normally I would have had dinner before stream, but because I was doing so much stuff before stream, and also I was kind of full. I had a big lunch today. Well, not really a big lunch. I was snacking a lot at work. Because we work in like food place, when it's slow or if you're hungry or whatever, you can literally just make yourself food. So I was like snacking a lot today. I had chicken goujons for my lunch, and then just before I was about to leave to go home, someone accidentally made hot dog with the wrong sauce, so I got myself a hot dog before I went home, so I haven't actually had dinner yet. So I'm gonna be a bit of a late dinner tonight. Wonder if I can sneak over, kidnap one of my neighbors' goats, dress it up again. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, excuse me. But yes, pop off. Do what you need to do, guys. For everyone sticking around, I have... Excuse me. The burps, apparently. I have a cheeky little raid video to show you guys to introduce you to the channel a little bit and what we do. So I'm going to pop that on and I will meet you guys right back.
It's Pear! Hi everyone, I'm Amity and I'm a cozy horror streamer from Australia. What the fuck is going on? Blew him the fuck up! No, not you! Go fuck yourself! Can't fucking get me in here, can you? Piece of— oh fuck! Will you take the shaft? Ask me to dinner first. Oh, I am the one who has been railed! Literally like licking the tip. Oh! Ah! Ah! Oh, ah! Oh shit! Me where I— ah! Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I don't— ah! Oh, that's my shadow. Honey, the walls are oozing. We beat the child. I've come to take your skin. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah.
Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. We are gonna pop back into some Resident Evil. And since when did my health get so low? I need a herb stat. Whoops, and I still have the machine gun equipped. Oopsies. I didn't realize my health was so low. I got caught. Lame. Imagine not wanting your neighbor to kidnap one of your goats and put a fun little hat on it. If they were my goats and you were my neighbor, I would encourage it. I would ask, please Soviet, may you put a hat on my goat? And you would say yes. Yes, I may. No! And then we would have a wonderful old time.
Let's check it out.
With a goat in a hat. That's what I think. Whoop. Oh, was this snake fight? Good thing there's a herb on the ground. I do not want snake fight. Hello. Guess I get ready for a QTE.
What in the hell?
Or not. Okay.
Even if they aren't, if that thing gets
Please give me the herb.
Get around it and keep your distance.
Right.
Alright, aim for the mouth. We know the drill. We've fought this snake many times before. Many times before. I am gonna whip out the submachine gun though. And we're just gonna keep on reloading. This, I feel like, is gonna be a slow and steady fight. We're not going to be able to do much damage except for in little openings. This is another one where I feel like keeping our cursor like kind of center of the screen is going to be better. Sounds like my ex aim for the mouth. Jesus Christ. Get him! Nice, nice. 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 My neighbor walked out and she told me to put her back. Oh, your neighbor sounds lame. She'll wake the rest of our herd, and I doubt you have enough clothes to dress them all. So what I'm hearing is that she challenged you. I don't know how to dodge that attack, dude. That's really hard. This thing has some health on it. Oh my god. We're like shooting it square in the mouth and we've only just got it down to half health. I also don't have a first aid spray, nor have we got a checkpoint yet. So I'm actually a little nervous about this.
Jill, the ladder.
I'm actually a little nervous about this. I hope there's a herb up here. Oh, perfect. I'm no longer nervous. Hello? Can you even get to me up here?
Jill, the chandelier.
Oh, you're so right. Nice one, Stinky. This is just like an average Australian Wednesday afternoon. Just an average Australian Wednesday, you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not good. Am out of submachine. Okay. Okay, we can get by this with shotgun. Damn it, that still hit me. Okay, I think I just need to pistol. I'm not going to be able to get the timing right with a shotgun.
Jill, the ladder.
Its vision is based off of movement. Alright, 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 alright. What are you doing down there? Does that do any health? Or just like a little? I don't think it actually does anything. I think we're genuinely wasting our time doing it like that. Hello? Ow. Like, how was I supposed to... Oh boy. Oh, come on. We're both one hit from death. There we go. That one was close. That one was really close. I hope there's either a checkpoint or a herb.
Who are...
Chris Redfield, from Alpha Team.
Alpha Team? Thank goodness.
Everything's okay now, Richard.
I don't think it is. Oh cool, no, we finished it. Okay, good. Good. Obtained. Oh my god, so many profiles. So many profiles. Jeez. Alright, I think we'll play through one more mission. And then that will probably be a good spot to leave it for tonight. Has the game volume been okay for you guys? Is it too quiet? Is it too loud? I can't actually hear it, so... Well, I can hear it, but not like against my mic, obviously. It's been good? Sweet. Thanks, guys. Cool. Yeah, Peaches is supposed to be going to bed, but that's fine. I don't know if you've ever tried telling Peaches no before, but soon, TM. Soon.
I'm glad those two are okay.
It would be too dangerous to move Richard now, but we left them with enough ammo and medicine to protect themselves.
I'm still worried.
We actually just left him there to die. Perfect.
We have to
That's
find
so
a way to make
nice of
contact
us.
with someone on the outside.
Definitely. I wonder what happened to Wesker.
He's fine.
Right.
He's an adult. He'll work it out. Even Yuzu doesn't tell me no. Exactly. Oh, wow. I just wasted that herb. Perfect.
There's a path on the other side.
Like, you can tell Peaches no. But them listening is a different thing. It's different. No! Not the bonk. Maybe if you bonk hard enough, it'll make Peaches go to sleep. It is hard just to say it, let's be real. For the fear of consequences is strong. Oh, hello. What was with the motion blur on his eyes? Actually, that's a fair point. Peach's stubbornness versus Soviet's lack of fear is a scary combination. I'm just gonna, like, stop you from getting up. Like, right now. Go away. Oi! I shot you! Don't be stinky! Don't be stinky! We got another one coming. Another one coming. Again, this is just like walking to work. This is just an average stroll in the park. Don't take this kind of abuse, Peaches. Bonk him back. It's about time someone gave Soviet a good bonk. What time is it for you guys, though, Peaches and Yuzu? Because either you go to bed, like, super early, or you guys are ahead of me in time. An hour ahead. Okay, yeah, so it's a little past 9 o'clock then. Gonna say that makes sense, yeah. I'm also normally in bed around, like, somewhere between 9 and 10 is my good spot, depending on the day. Tonight will probably be a little bit closer to 10:30, just because we're streaming a little bit later than usual. But yeah, normally I'm, on average, in bed about 9:30. Because yeah, it's 8:20 PM for me at the moment. Going for another all-nighter? You really shouldn't. Gotta be in the office tomorrow, so early bed. Yeah, fair enough. That is fair. I actually don't work at all for the rest of the week at either job. I'm off for the rest of the week. But we do have a morning stream tomorrow.
This is new.
And I also have a bit of editing I want to work on this week. Oh, he was a chump. Okay, he took like no hits at all. The bonks come at a price. If you bonk hard enough, it'll just turn you off. Because you'll be knocked out. Oh, hello. That was very dramatic of you. He literally fell for me. I had a wooden bat snapped over my head. Wood breaks though. Try a metal one over the head and get back to me on how that goes instead. For legal reasons, I am joking. Please do not do that. Who else would put hats on the goats? Consider this. Okay, I can't knife them when they're that far away. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Worst head injury I've had was getting a concussion from falling off a pony. Not even a horse, just a pony. That's so fair though. Concussions are no joke. I don't think I've ever actually had a head injury. Fair enough. Although I do suffer from chronic migraines, so does that count? Does that count? It was infuriating because I rode a big horse all the time, so to be defeated by the pony was just upsetting. So fair. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Arachnophobia warning. This is Resident Evil. Maybe don't play Resident Evil if you have arachnophobia. They really like big spiders. Although to be fair, I'm scared of bugs, and Resident Evil also really likes big bugs. I've so come to discover. Also, there's a Nidoran in chat. What is over there? Oh, a herb. Wonderful. Oh, jeez. Not these guys. Oh, boy. That was an awful time for a reload. Bye. That it? Okay. Dude, I'm getting my ass handed to them right now. I have a phobia of clowns. Me too. Me too. I react by stabbing them. I mean, that's a valid reaction. My fear response is, to freeze. My boyfriend jumped out at me from behind a door the other day, and my fear reaction was to do this. Just to waggle my arms. I'm like, were this an actual serious situation, I'd be fucked. I would be fucked. Ew, 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 ew. Do in fact have arachnophobia? Oh no. I know there are a lot of games these days actually that have like arachnophobia settings. So you can like turn off spider visuals. Which I think is pretty neat. Not Resident Evil though. That would be too nice. I am not scared of spiders, however, yeah, I am scared of bugs. And Resident Evil also really likes big bugs. Do I actually have to kill all of these? Damn. That was a lot.
No one's here. Where is everyone?
I'm worried about Richard. We have to make contact with someone.
Alright, there was some decent loot down there. I'll take it. Oh, we're just going backwards now? We're not going up the stairs? That was it? We're just leaving? What was with the scary music just then? Oh, that was because of you. Okay, makes sense. Those guys aren't even that bad. I thought they'd have so much more health. They're fine. I will take that herb though. Looked like there was something behind there. Note how I'm trying to get better at leaving my crosshair in the center of the screen. He has now been disposed of. Checkpoint! Nice. Yeah, we'll finish this mission, and that'll be where we leave it for the night. Normally we would have finished stream about half an hour ago, but because we started half an hour late, I wanted to go a little longer. Because it is almost my bedtime. And I'll be honest, my throat is getting a tad sore. I spent all day working, and then I came home and had to make phone calls. And now streaming. I've done a lot of talking today. That it? Okay, cool. It just dropped to like complete silence. No music or anything. The herb there. Ow! Couldn't even avoid that. That was so mean. Dude! Get off me!
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
Slash timeout at Soviet. Oh boy.
Look out! It's coming right at us.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is terrifying. This is terrifying. Oh my god. That would have been an insta-death. For sure.
Here it comes, Chris.
Oh my god. I've never played this part of the game before. I'm terrified. This is actually terrifying. This is awful in first person. Oh my god, the anxiety. That's it? Not even gonna give me a QTE, just... You're gonna get captured? Gonna go to bed for real this time? You're all good. Thank you again for the raid and hanging out. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Oh, how kind. He just like put us down. Oh boy. I'm sorry, we have to fight Plant 42? Are you kidding me? There hasn't been a checkpoint in ages. And also I have no health. I have no health. I have no first aid kit. How am I supposed to not get hit by that? Okay, well, we're dead. How am I supposed to not get hit by that acid?
What is that thing?
It looks like a giant.
Hey, at least we're at full health now. This fight's gonna be hard.
It's too big.
Oh yeah, I am supposed to shoot it.
Jill, aim for that flower.
Okay. Oh, well, I just absolutely missed that. There was a bunch of herbs around, though. Release me! This fight's gonna be difficult. Oh my god, I'm such a bad aim.
Be careful.
I am such a bad aim.
Got it. You better be careful too.
I wanted that herb, damn it. What? I was spamming that. I don't think my R1 works properly. I don't know.
Stay back.
Bro. How are you supposed to get past this? R1 worked that time. That was weird. I'm spamming it as fast as my fingers will let me. Oh no. I'm out. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, the auto aim kind of works on them. That's nice. Okay, we got the herb. Nice. Stop! Stop! Why wouldn't it let me shoot? I was mashing that button so hard. I don't fully understand this fight, I don't think. I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to, and sometimes it's just like not working. Oh my god. That was a complete accident. Like, look at that. This is a long fight. There's no more heals around either. Aiming at these is really hard, actually. Oh! There we go. There we go. That was difficult. That was really difficult. Damn. We finished it though. Nice. We haven't gotten worse than a C on anything yet. And there we go. That is where we are going to leave it for tonight. Let me go ahead and snooze these ads. Alrighty. Does it have autosave? I hope so. It won't let me back out of this menu, so I hope it's got autosaves. Let me just Google and double check. Does Umbrella... Actually, how to save game. RE Umbrella Chronicles. I think it auto-saves. Does RE Umbrella Chronicles auto-save? Okay, I think it just auto saves. I'm so scared to turn it off though. I'm just gonna like real quick dig through all the menus just in case. Game manual. Oh. After clearing a chapter. Okay, cool. So yeah, it autosaves. Sweet. I am gonna go ahead and turn it off then. Sweet. And that is where we are going to leave it for today. So thank you everyone for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you all enjoyed. This game has been very fun so far. I'm actually really enjoying my time with it, and I am very excited to keep playing it. It seems like it's going to be a decent length as well. Like, we're getting through each of these things pretty quickly, but there's a decent amount of them, so I am excited to play some more. We will be back for stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is our morning stream, and there's a Luxio in chat to send us off. Tomorrow is our morning stream, so I will be live at 11 AM AEST. So it's 8:30 PM for me at the moment, so 11 AM tomorrow, 11 AM AEST. We will be back and we will be playing some more Umbrella Chronicles, so I am very excited for that. I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to go ahead and end the TikTok stream here. So for anyone who's been watching over on TikTok, thank you very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you for all of the follows and the gifts today, and all of the likes as well. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. There we go. TikTok is all done. Wait, that just leaves us. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope that you all enjoyed. Thank you, Soviet, for all of the bitties today, as usual. I appreciate it. I think it totaled to 50? Yeah. Oh no, 75. Thank you for 75 bits. Thank you to Loonbetch and Peaches and Yuzi for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all of the follows today. And to Casper1802 for the Prime sub. And thank you all for just hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. There was a part of me today that was just going to cancel stream because I had just had so much going on like yesterday and today, and I was so stressed this afternoon and everything was just happening and I was already late for stream, even though I did say ahead of time that I was likely going to be late. There was that small part of me that just wanted to cancel, but I was like, no. I said I was going to stream. Everything should be done now. I just want to play some Resident Evil, and it'll probably be helpful to just vent about everything and to hang out and play some games with you guys. And it really was. I feel a lot better, and I'm really glad that I did stream tonight. I've had a wonderful night, so thank you to everyone for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I will go ahead and drop the link to the Discord server down for anyone who's interested, as well as the link to my other socials as well, if you want to go check those out. And we are going to go have a look for someone to raid as well. I won't be able to stay very long, unfortunately. I also need to go to bed soon. But let's have a look at who we can raid. There are a few people on. No one's really playing horror games tonight, which is interesting. Lots of Marvel Rivals. There's a lot of Marvel Rival. I'm pretty sure this person's about to end. Let me have a look. Uno Memento. Are they ending? Okay, no, I don't think they are. Cool. We are going to raid into a new friend today. I've stopped into their streams a few times, but this will be our first time raiding them, I believe. Their name is Zombies Love Bacon. They are a fellow Australian streamer. They play a lot of RPGs. They're a variety streamer. They play a lot of RPGs, and they're currently working through all of the mainline Assassin's Creed games. And they're playing Assassin's Creed Rogue tonight. So we are going to raid over into them. I will drop the raid messages down for you guys. Copy and paste and say hello. So copy that first one if you're not subscribed, the second one if you are, and of course if you're lurking and want to continue to lurk, please feel free to do so, but do join along nonetheless. But I think that's going to be it from me today. So thank you again, everyone. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys tomorrow morning for some more Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. So until next time, everyone, stay safe, have a wonderful time zone, and goodbye!